Did you see that thing, Lucid? I don't know if I sent it to him or if I posted it. Maybe I just sent it to you. The one where it was like, "Hey, do you guys remember that one time that Gollum told Samwise to give it to him raw?" And the response is like, "Oh my God, put that back in context, please."
Yeah, it was was
Oh,
it Mike Wazowski or
yeah, it
whatever?
was Mike Wazowski. Put that back in context, or so help me.
Yeah.
Because there's that one scene where Gollum tells Samwise when Sam's gonna like cook the fish, and Gollum's like, "No, give it to me raw and wiggling." And the guy was just like, "Remember that time Gollum told Samwise to give it to him raw?" So like, bro, no, don't say it like that. Oh,
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
somebody just killed 20 of our men.
We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show them
That's the Archduke's son.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
Yeah, fuck up, soldier.
Yeah, I was like,
As you wish, my lord. Of course, my lord. It has been an honor.
Alright. Now it'll actually let me free travel. So let's go back and see if we can find some side quests. It wouldn't let me free travel earlier.
That broom's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
Yep.
This isn't where I wanted to go, but it'll work, actually. Hey, there, Mr. Wiggler. I want to touch his palm.
Don't touch my palm.
What do you mean they don't like that? Care Norvent. And then this one is nest on a hill adjacent to East Pool. So East Pool and Care Norvent. Remember that, John.
I hear there's trouble.
Who do I talk to about quests again? Okay. Let's go back over here where the quests are.
Also,
Oh no, in my bedroom? Yeah, because I was going to go there right after this.
Oh, okay.
I told you they were over here.
I didn't remember where they were.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
I haven't talked about you yet,
Oh, same old.
isn't it? I said to include that part because he didn't say it. Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems he's dealing with now and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back in the old place, so I could just about handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, and I need Dee's help to sift through it all. That's just the sifting. Actually solving any of these problems is a whole nother headache. The curse breakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck with the volunteers to handle the rest. If you ever find yourself at a loose end, well, you know where to find me. So much has happened since that night. Feels like a lifetime ago. But we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martell, they're still with us in our
And
hearts.
Sid,
When I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for
he's
us.
still with us too.
With us and in you. Yes, Sid is in me. You took his name and gave us hope when we had none. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is don't be a stranger, hey? A hideaway ain't nothing without its Sid.
Here you go.
God damn it.
Think you can help?
It's literally nothing. Sag!
It's show me where it's located.
Yeah, you needed to
So that I'll
know.
remember.
Yeah,
That's for my benefit.
100% your benefit. I spoil you.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Appos. What we got here? Oh. Am I still live, everybody? Chat? Am I still around? Half of my stuff went down. Yep, we're still good. Okay. I'll just ignore the other half that isn't there anymore. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze. Ha, honey crisp apples, get it? I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. Was it time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these? What for their foul bite? But for him, it never were about the flavor, but what about what they represented. Our ability to make it our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. Hey, the other half of the stuff's back. Yay, Twitch. I have my other screen, and it always looks exact. Yeah, I've already listened to them. I listened to them last time I was here. No, not yet.
I wasn't here. Okay.
No, he didn't have a thing.
Returned.
They'll be fine. Sid would
I don't
follow
remember.
I can go check.
Everyone used to live in the sky. Did they get their fish?
My knowledge is yours. I still remember.
The first day I met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's cradle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in the children's life could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away in the shelves to bury their sorrow in the leaves of these tomes.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal, and that happiness lost may be found again.
Look around you.
Well, it's a far cry from the Imperial Library of Oriflamme. In 5 short years, we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales that they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them, that they may fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge.
Still,
there is much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can.
why?
These one-word intros are so awkward. Why, one day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor.
It has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us not only of our homes and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we might never have been found again had you not taken his name, and become our light in the darkness.
Had you not let us hear,
The Benamur and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen our journey can continue. Here, in the belly of a Leviathan untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn ever brighter. And here may it burn for 1,000 more.
I have a few new notes that might interest you. What subject shall we consider today?
I'll be back.
None, thanks.
Yeah. We'll worry about that later.
Well, it's nothing like already. I thought it was more important than getting.
Oh, I understood everything.
Hey, remember where the hunts are? Go.
East Pool and Care Norvent. I got a pad.
Fine, mine's erasable.
Yeah, I like the tactile.
Yeah. I was just trying to make you jealous.
Oh, okay.
That broom's as ragged as...
So Mather's all right.
Yep.
Yeah, Care Norvent.
Clairview
What did you say?
Soundtrack. The location. Clairview Soundtrack.
Bro. Okay. I'm looking in the text like an idiot, and literally right down there it says.
It's okay, that might be a more clear location.
And then the other one was East Pool, the Broken Hill to Rosaria. I knew where they were. Yeah, I'm writing them down over here for your...
Well, you know I have very good far away.
Yes. We're definitely not needing to go get our eyes checked again.
No.
What? My Ojos.
Normal.
Squinting is normal. And doing this too. Holding it underneath and
Well, maybe it's embossed. So you gotta check the angle.
it's embossed. Shut up. You got to get the light to hit it. You're holding. You're doing this number to get the light to hit it just right, so you can see how the.
I like the lettering shimmers a little bit. I kind of.
Care Norvent. Care Norvent. Okay. It's gonna be around here somewhere. It says collect.
Oh my.
Collect. Clairview. Sambrack. Oh, Clairview. We'll head north. Oh, is there another? Here they are.
That's them. Careful.
Be careful, she says. We have slain the demons.
It's safe again.
Mouse. Okay, double bridge. Yeah. Whoa, double rainbow all across the sky.
There is no coin to be had in this miserable land, even if they wanted to trade with us.
I know. It was hard for us Dalmex here in San Brec before the capital fell, but now we'd be stoned if we even approached Northreach.
Why don't I just give them like 25,000 gold?
It's all your money.
She's right. Alright, so there's something here. There it is! Found it! My hunt! Good job, Torgal. That looks like a large object over there. What the hell is that?
The large object that wasn't there before. What could it be?
It's definitely not the hunt.
No. Something.
Yes. What is this?
This isn't gonna be easy. Too slow. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow.
Nice. Nailed it.
Money.
Rest well. I know I will.
Adorable. Alright, let's go to Northreach. You go that way. I'll go home.
Come on.
Faster!
Do 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 do. I said doo doo. The demons. They never stood a chance against us. Nailed it.
Look at this
Keep them
place.
pilchers nice and chilled. I won't.
And what can I do for you?
Nothing. Oh.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants. Come back again.
It was near Lost Wing. I did that one. This is East Pool. The what? Yeah. I thought East Watch was over here. East Pool was. Apparently I was wrong. It was near Martha's Reach. There it is. Oh no. Broken Hilt, it says. Oh, south. Look at that. So this one? Is she flinching? Oh no, she's looking down. I thought she was like, like don't hit me. Said it was up on a hill. Probably back here. You make sense.
Third. No, that's not true.
Yeah. Hello? Birdman? Birdman. Belphegor.
A wild wyvern. Adversary. Too slow. Help me, boy. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow.
Got him. Ooh, dragon talons.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
There's 26 more. Hold on, Torgal. Sorry.
Get it, boy.
You didn't even throw it. Let's like get it and then place it in his mouth.
Torgal.
You gotta throw the ball. No take, only throw. You're like, but I have to take it to throw, and it's like, no. Just throw the ball. Alright, so all my available hunts are completed. It was easy.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage. Of course, my lord. It has been an honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. They're just telling me this now. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Oh, okay, so it's basically just telling you what you already know, obviously, from Sid. Where, like, sometimes they'll come with you and sometimes they won't.
Yeah. And catch you.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to poke them in the butt. Oh, woo.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at that big pokey bit. That's where later a giant blue laser is going to come out and it's going to be really important to the story somehow.
Like this?
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky I did
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Okay. Hi.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come!
That's adorable.
Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to find a battle for them. Nice try.
Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Oh,
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
come on. Let's go.
occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him? Let's try.
Your head for now.
Oh, they're all dead.
Let's try. Farewell.
Got him. An Imperial link. Cool.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
We must hold the line. Yeah. Mom got it.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
I feel like I'm a NASCAR driver with all these patches on me to like indicate where I have like deference with. Yeah, sponsors, yeah.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
There's only one thing to click on.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Extremely faint.
Oh, then I would.
I like that one.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, It's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Hi! Alright, must have been something in here. This option is
Every
locked.
time you can
Say that again.
finish it, and go and play it.
Oh, so maybe that's what it's telling me, is that I could go and replay
That
that.
monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Carol.
Weapons, not lots of stuff.
Say that again. Oh, yeah, he's got nothing. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for tonight, everybody.